Hey guys, it's Mac here, and we're gonna be doing my September reset. So I haven't done it in this way before, but I wanted to kind of try something new because I feel like I do the same thing over and over again. This one might be a little bit more chaotic because I have my pets, my husband's mowing the lawn out front, like apparently my ice maker goes off in my fridge. So this isn't like my typical office space that I would normally film this in, but that's okay. I think this is fine, and it's like we're on FaceTime or something and just like hanging out, and you're watching me do my reset for the month. I'm starting things a little bit early because it is Labor Day weekend and I have a lot going on, so I don't feel like I'm gonna have any time to put a video together or do anything really. I mean, I'm gonna be busy. So I decided to kind of start this a little bit early in hopes that I can get it uploaded before that weekend comes and you guys can have some content from me. So what I wanted to start off with was making a little to-do list just in my planner of the things I want to do. I actually do have a pretty good system as far as my cleaning routine for the entire week. I kind of have like a certain room or area or task that I want to get done for each day, and I tend to stick to that pretty well. But I've been skimping on my floors because they're just so hard to do. There's so much flooring and it's kind of a pain. And then there's also vacuuming involved too, which I hate vacuuming, but I hate the feeling that there's just like dead skin cells and fur and hair and whatever else just in the carpet. So it needs to get done. Both those things need to get done. So I want to do that before all my family comes into town for Labor Day weekend. I do need to make that to-do list, and I was just gonna have you guys right over my shoulder. I got a nice new tripod that I'm hoping will give better angles for my camera itself. And then I'm also going to be putting this in a YouTube short, a TikTok, and a reel. So it's all gonna be compiled. You know, if you wanna see the quick version, you can check out one of those down below, and it will give you literally the 2 to 3 minute version of it. And then if you guys wanna watch the long version and everything that goes into it, then you guys can watch this version, which is the YouTube version. So without further ado, I'm gonna take you guys over here. We're gonna open up my iPad and we're gonna get to the planning aspect. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and fill out my calendar as well. I also have a fridge calendar that I fill out, and then I have an office calendar too that I tend to fill out. So lots of different calendars are gonna be filled out here in a second. And I just figured I would take you guys through all of them because it's part of my monthly reset. I just never included it in my videos. I only did my Notion and my iPad. So now let's just bring all parts of my life together into one. I'm also gonna do some fun things in this video, like cut open my sourdough bread because I did make 3 loaves. I also made 2 sandwich loaves. One of those sandwich loaves is in the freezer actually for next week. And then I have another one that I'm hoping to just go throughout the week. And then I have 3 sourdough loaves that I wanna cut into that I baked earlier today, and they've literally just been sitting in the microwave. There's my cat. This is what happens when I do resets in a different area. And then also you can see my plants back here. I just watered them today. But not only are we going to do my calendar resets, I also am gonna put together my grocery list for the week, so you guys will see a little bit of that. So yeah, anyways, I guess we'll just get right into it. Like I said, I'm gonna bring you guys around here and we're just gonna watch me do my iPad stuff. All right, so we're in week 35 here. I'm just gonna mark off a couple things that I've already done. One of them being we did go to church this morning. Sorry, I'm at like the weirdest angle. And then as far as grocery shopping, meal prepping, I'm gonna do that more like tomorrow. As you can see, Mondays I do the bedroom. Tuesday I'll tackle bathrooms. Wednesday I do the living room and a vacuum mop. And then Thursday I'll do the kitchen. Friday I don't have anything, and then Saturday is just errands and weekly plan. I did move, I had this like up in my kind of brain dump area, but for daily I have make bed, laundry, dishes, and pickup. For deep clean, now these are not things I have to do every week. Pick 1 or 2 for the week and do them. So I have windows, baseboards, and doors, steam cleaning the couch and carpets, using my handheld steamer like in little crevices and stuff, especially like in the bathroom, my sliding glass door, and just anywhere where like dust gets in but it's really hard to get to. And then deep cleaning the oven and fridge, or either or. So that's what I kind of have off to the side right now because I wanted space for my brain dump. But as far as my to-do list today, I definitely want to tackle the floors first and foremost. So I want to do the floors, and I also, I wanted to do floors. I also wanted to do my windows as well because they are a disaster, and then just do like a pickup in my kitchen and bedroom area. I was also probably going to vacuum, but we'll see about that. I for sure want to sweep and mop though. That's like on my priority list, and I'll probably do it again like Thursday or Friday before I have family come over. Let's see, so I have a pen chosen. I'm gonna do this in a different color so it kind of stands out a little bit. I have a feeling it's going to look so bad, and I wanna make sure that I'm still showing. Oh, it sounds like my husband's talking to someone outside. It could be his parents though, because he did call them earlier today. I wonder, is this like Procreate where if you like, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna put sweep floors. Oh, okay. I think I'm not gonna get too fancy with it. Mop floors. And just FYI, when I do my bathroom clean, I actually don't do the floors. I just clean the stuff in the bathroom, so counters, shower, toilet. But I do the sweep and mop the next day, so. And then I'm gonna say vacuum if I have time, really. And then I also want to, we already tackled the yard, so I'm not gonna put that down. I feel like there was something else I wanted to do. Oh, the windows. Okay, so we have 3 loaves. I have my blueberry lemon, strawberry white chocolate, and then I have just a plain loaf. It is a super good bread knife. It cuts everything like butter, so. All right, I'm gonna start with my plain because I don't wanna get this all gross, if you will. So I'm gonna try and, I don't think I'll be able to move that one to the back. It's like kind of stuck on there because it's got gooeys coming out. So I'm just gonna cut, kind of cutting at a weird angle because I haven't cut any of the bread yet, but let's just see. Oh, but look at that plain loaf. Beautiful. I mean, it's just a plain loaf. There's nothing really to it. It's just delicious and predictable. It smells really good like sourdough, so that's a good sign. Okay, I'm gonna do my strawberry white chocolate one, crust part. Oh, there. Okay, that's okay. Ooh, do a close-up. Strawberry, ooh, okay. Strawberry white chocolate. Here's a slice. Let's see. I'm not gonna go directly in the middle because I'm trying to use this knife for cutting purposes. Okay. Oh man. And as you can see, there are no blueberries in the middle. They're all like on the bottom and on the surface, which I guess is okay. Oh. Here's the slice. Hopefully there's lemon flavor in there. It's obviously all on the top.